Hi Tribe, it's Alisha Brashay here, and I have my dear friend and soul sister Elle Klein. So from Cosmic Gateway and Priestess Light, we're coming with a bit of a collaboration, intuitive guidance, insight readings for, where are we? We're moving into the third week. Third week of February 2019. This is reading B for this particular card here. Mm-hmm. And it might be a little bit of a long one. So grab a cup.
A was. So just preparing you for that. You start.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you go.
Yeah, that one too. We're working in a very confined space. Yeah. But that's all good.
That's right.
It's all good. Ooh. Different themes. From A, that is.
Yeah. Wow. Very sorry. I was shuffling as I was. Oh, whoa.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Very different. Even the colors on the cards are just completely different.
Oh!
They're jumping at her today.
Yeah. Okay. You can't.
There's always some sort of a connection. You can't. That's beautiful.
How awesome. Okay, perfect. All right, so let's just jump right in. So the first card that sprang out of the deck, we've got the Six of Wands, which is the wisdom of experience. And that one, these kind of come together. I see that. So we've got Two of Coins, which is cash flow. There we go. So what I'm getting from this card is being able to kind of assimilate the different lessons and experiences that you've gained throughout your life, your journey, the last couple of years, whatever that may be for you, whatever that looks like, to be able to channel it in a way that can bring in, it may be starting a new business, new ideas, being able, ultimately what it comes down to is putting your gifts and talents into a way that you can help sustain and support yourself and obtain that cash flow. And for some people, what I feel is it might be about balancing too, that balancing act of, maybe you're still working in a job, but you're looking to start something new. Yeah. So that new pathway is starting to open up. So there may be that balance for a little while you're juggling both, but know that that call is coming for you, whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
Being able to put your spiritual gifts, your intuitive gifts, your healing abilities, whatever it is, whatever wisdom. I think I can openly say that because I think all the viewers who are watching this have really dedicated their attention and focus to their ascension journey and what they've gained from that. There's so much wisdom, there's so much insight, and wisdom really comes from the lesson, learning the lesson, and then embodying the experience, and that what equates to wisdom. So when you get to a certain part where you feel like you've mastered a certain element, that's the time to turn that back and be in service, to give that back to other people. Because if you look at what's happening on the planet right now, so many people are going through such abrupt and rapid awakenings, and they need you. They need a guidance or support or someone who can formally or informally kind of help them guide through what these new experiences that they're starting to open up to. So whether that's something that's been playing away in the back of your mind for a while, or this is something kind of new that you can ponder, definitely look at how you can look at channeling your unique talents and how you can be of service to others, and look at how you can use that to do that more, to bring in that abundance of financial support as you do that. So they're the first two cards. Can I go into the second two?
Yeah.
Or okay.
Are you asking for my permission? Of course. Yes, she can.
I want to know if you want to interject, and then I'll finish off.
I was thinking about it, but no, you finish.
Okay.
Finish.
All right. This is live, by the way. So just roll with it.
There's no rules here.
So the two other cards that sprang out here. Let's see. So we've got the Angel of Psychic Ability and the Goddess of the Sacred Path. So yeah, once again, your intuitive and psychic abilities are strong at present and probably growing stronger and stronger day by day. And that's asking you to look at seeing how you can utilize those abilities to offer assistance within your own life. How can you use these new gifts that are coming online for you, and be able to create a life, create a living, create
Create your prosperity as well.
yeah.
Finances are just as spiritual as anything else, and I think
Mm.
that kind of like dogma, is that the right word for it?
Yeah.
That dogma was broken in the last few years of money is bad. No, money is good. You need money to thrive and survive. We are on a physical planet, and at the end of the day, money is paper, and
Yeah.
coins are just metal, and it's something that whatever intention that we put into it, that's how it's going to be seen. So make sure that you actually bring joy and love into your finances, because if you secretly resent something, but then you yearn for it, can you see the dissonance there?
Yeah.
So if you're right, all your wisdom, everything that you get, you've earned
Blood,
you've
sweat,
earned
and
it.
tears.
But it's true, you've earned the right to make a proper living out of what you do. If you have any negative emotions regarding finances, look at those emotions. Look at those woundings, because there's no point screaming for something, yet you almost hate it on the inside. It's vibration, like it's just not going to match on you.
Yeah.
So heal whatever needs to be healed. And it's funny because everything that you just said directly linked to kind of like the physical work is also the cards that I got, of course. Yes?
Can
What?
I just say something?
No, sorry. Yeah, what?
I just feel like that's a big topic at the moment. I know it's been coming up in a lot of conversations that I'm having with clients and Soul Tribe, and it's just an exchange. Sometimes it's about shifting that perception.
That's right.
There is a stigma around that, and there has been, and that's been part of our conditioning. But that's shifting because the effort and the work that light workers do is so incredibly important and powerful for the individuals and for the planet. And while we're still in a monetary system, and I say that because, there's always a lot of talk about the shift. And, actually, I was talking about this morning with my dad, but, that shift will occur, however that looks. None of us really know. But while we're still in this monetary system, we need to survive, and the more that we can obtain prosperity, the more we can do to help grow and be more of service to others. So look, sometimes it's just about a perception shift and shifting that. So I'll finish off my last card, and then I'm going to handball it to you.
No, okay.
So we've got the goddess of the sacred path, letting go of logic and trust your feelings. And I think that just sums it up really beautifully, because sometimes, our logic will tell us things and our feelings will tell us something else. And it's about letting go of that logic, or what I call the ego or the 3D mind, because it doesn't make sense. And when we're moving into this new paradigm, it's literally about taking what we've done in the past and flipping it on its head and doing the complete opposite. And so quite often that will confuse the logic mind. It doesn't make sense. So I know a big part of creating Cosmic Gateway, and I know from what you've done in creating Priestess Light, is that we intuitively get guided to do something, and we have to sit with it for a week or however long, because it doesn't make logical sense to us. So the best way to try something out is just experiment.
And do it.
Yeah.
Just do it.
That's the best advice I can offer anyone who's looking to start that up or to grow, their spiritual practice.
And it's a beautiful transfer to this, because it's one step at a time.
Yeah.
And one of the cards that came out is chop wood. I'll take it. Took my baton. Chop wood. This one. Now, this particular card talks about the chop wood, carry water. Have you heard about that? How do you say it? Proverb?
Proverb.
Yeah. English is my second language, by the way, so it's not.
Brilliant.
I can talk, just
you can speak better than I
can. So chop wood, carry water. So they say before enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. After enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. So this is about the step by step. by step. This is not about the massive jumps and the leaps. This is about doing what needs to be done at the time. So if you're trying to start a business, or if you're trying to do something at this time to take you a step closer into your divine mission, this says, do what needs to be done on a day-to-day basis. Do you need to, it's almost like when you clean your house, or when, you know, you take the broom and you sweep, and then you take it's just those kind of like really basic things that are needed, but that's what's going to really bring you your foundation. And it's interesting because the next card after it is the tribe, number 8. This one right here. I just feel like through
my favorite word.
Tribe. Yeah, I heard you said, I was looking at the card. Through that kind of business that you're going to create, or whatever service or whatever it is, or project that you have in your life right now brewing, I almost feel like through that it's almost like a channel to bring more like-minded people to you. So you will have your own tribe, you will have your social circle might change, your environment might change, you literally may change your work, your job, and I really see other people entering your life that are of the same kind of vibration, of the same interests. It's interesting because I do feel some of you really want to work with kids.
Okay.
I'm getting that. Yeah. So if you're thinking about working with kids, I say go for it. That is a particular message that's coming through. So whoever this is out there, this is for you. I'm also getting look closely at your social circle at the moment and suss out who's meant to be there.
Yeah.
And who is maybe outdated out in there. Your social circle, your tribe is so much more than just a social circle. It's people that you spend time with on a daily basis. It's situations that you put yourself in with other people's energy constantly. So we don't actually realize the amount of impact that we get from that, right? So when you spend time with someone that maybe for some reason has kind of like, it's not for your highest good anymore, if you graduated from that particular relationship, it is going to drain you almost 4 times more, like fold, because as we're rising and ascending, these things are just going to impact you more and more because you need to fly. So anything that keeps you down, you feel it. So I'm really looking at your social circle. I think lots of social stuff restructuring, which is really cool.
It has been a thing for a lot of people, and
has it?
Can I
yeah,
interject?
please, because
it's such a part of the ascension process is that we go in and out of frequency, with friends and family, and quite often they do come back around.
That's right. We ourselves have gone in and out.
I was about to say
frequency many times, and we always find our way back to each other,
which is great because I guess because we have that bigger perception awareness. There's no ill feeling around it. No. It's just like we literally can tap in and go, okay, we're not in alignment right now. And we just kind of leave it until we get the call. And it's so funny, I'm looking at the full circle of it because we were recording videos together 12 months ago.
Yeah, that's right.
In February last year, and here we are, February. Yeah. Full circle. So, if you are going through that restructure, the human self can really take that personally. Yeah. But just know that it is a frequency thing, and some will go out, inevitably, and sometimes it will just be a temporary thing. But it's really important to honor your process and where you're at, and sometimes when you clear space, it just allows more of a vibrational match of your soul tribe to come in. So, try as best you can not to take things personally when that happens, because
it's all energy, you guys. Yeah, it's all energy. No, don't be sorry, please. Third card, Yin. And notice, I don't know if you can see that, but the number is 2. So 2 is balance, and this has been, if not the biggest theme that I've been seeing lately with my page and readings, and my own readings for myself and for people around me, is balance. This is about, and I think we had the feminine masculine come up on reading A, which is very important here too, that balance of action and rest, of inspiration. And you know, you don't want to be in one thing too much. And I think it's also very much talking about, you know, on the physical level, not only about your divine union of divine, sacred, feminine, masculine, but I think for what I've seen on my page, a very, very strong message that just keeps coming, it's like being kind of like almost hammered in, is if you need to rest, if you are pushing yourself too hard, if whatever it is that you're doing, you need balance. Balance.
I don't know anyone like that.
No, me neither. No, not at all. Balance, you guys, that has been so strong. It's been coming up again and again and again. And it's been coming up for me personally in my readings. And just really, okay? So just please make sure that you're nurturing yourself. Yin is all about the feminine energy of nurturance and gentleness, and you know, the color pink, like it's all about self-love, self-care, self-nourishment. So do what needs to be done and take care of yourself, you guys, because there is this big gateway opening coming up to March, and we want to be ready, and you want to make sure that you can hold that. It's not only just like, you know, go rest because you're bored. It's go rest because you have a mission on this planet, and we need you to be strong so you can actually hold it and don't crumble the second the mission comes to you. So it's a bigger picture as well. And also they love you and they want you to rest. And by they, I mean they. So, yeah. All right.
Totally. I just want to just wrap that up by saying, yes, I've had to, that's been a big theme for me in the last week. As you know, I've been a little bit absent off the page and responding to messages because I'm also in a big process myself, and I can't run at full capacity at the moment, which is a little bit frustrating, but I have to honor my time of rest.
You guys.
And that applies to every single one of you. Our bodies are going through such a massive transformation with the energy and the light that's coming in, and it's not a human, natural human response to like rest as you need to. Quite often we're programmed to go, do. But in this energetical climate, we have to adapt to new ways of being. And if your body's calling for rest, everything else has to go out the window in that moment. It could only be 20 minutes. I mean, I am notoriously known for my 20-minute recharge.
Power naps.
and that's all I need, and away I go again. But unfortunately, last week, that hasn't been the case. So just respond to what your body's asking for, I think, is the most important thing.
Just be gentle. Just be gentle.
There's all this like magnificent stuff that's coming forward and coming into fruition, and this bit, I'm just like looking at the cards.
I know, and they're all different colors as well. It's very spread out. It's beautiful.
Shall we like try and like hold them all up at once, just so they can see the colors? Sorry, it's a bit glary. Yeah.
It is a little bit blurry, but really beautiful array right there.
You know, a lot of people have been called to their mission. A lot of people are finding their tribe. It's a beautiful time because, you know, where it's that sense of collaboration, and just know that everything's divinely planned. You don't have to do it all at once. You know, everything will unfold. So it's like that balance of
and
doing
be here
and
now.
resting.
Look at that bottom of the deck. I was looking at that and I didn't know if I should pick it up, but I should. Be here and now. Be here and do what needs to be done, the basic stuff right now. And all of the other stuff will just unfold absolutely beautifully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Done.
Thank you. Now, if you are interested in any of the work that either myself or Elle do, Elle offers some beautiful readings and soul, really reconnective readings, beautiful work. And obviously, I do a lot of energy alignment and clearing. So I will put the details of the descriptions of what we offer. If you're guided to connect with us and book a session, I'll put all the details in the description box below. If not, have an amazing week. Bye.
Bye.